Well, welcome back to the Modern Ernie's Minute. Well, we're going to go over one of my pet peeves and how to tell the difference. A lot of people out there talk about stick and blade all the same. They don't know what they're talking about. A blade is a blade, a stick is a stick. A blade is meant for cutting, a stick is meant for impact. And when you try to use one tool like the other, you don't get the effect that it's supposed to have. So when someone tells you, oh, I'm doing a spadadaga, and they grab a stick and a dagger, well, the word espada means sword. So right off the bat, if they were to sit there and say, listen, I don't have a training sword with me, but this should be a blade, that's one way. But if a spadadaga is always grab a stick and dagger, well, there's an indicator that they may not know exactly what they're talking about. So this is going to be about how you change your technique to go from an impact tool to do a blade to make sure you protect it properly. All right, so here we are with our Modern Ernie's Minute. Now, we're talking about proper use of the blade and what's the difference. If he gives me a #1 swing and I go here, we have two metal swords hammering into each other. Now what happens? Stress fractures. Or the blades get stuck in with each other and one can pull it out the other way. So this is why I started making these synthetic blades. So now when we have mistakes, it's easier to figure this out and it doesn't destroy them. The other thing too is trainers are very expensive. You get a $100 trainer, you hit it once and you break it. So swing comes in here, I do a flat block of the blade. That keeps that from hitting me. And as he slides through, which is how the strike would be, I then follow forward. He comes on the other side, I block with the flat of the blade. Now once again, he's just stopping for now for visual, and he goes through, bang. So he does that first #1 all the way through and I cut. The backhand all the way through and I cut. So the whole idea of this, to use the blade, is to use the flat, the safe part, to protect the edge, to keep from having a stress fracture or losing your blade. And that's your Modern Ernie's Minute.